So, even though China is the world's largest exporter and a rising AI power, it isn't exporting any hardware needed for artificial intelligence and won't be anytime soon. The reason, it simply can't. That's why companies like Huawei aren't building AI ready data centers in regions like Southeast Asia or the Middle East. The main issue traces back to export controls put in place by the US during the Trump administration, which have been expanded under Biden. These restrictions limit China's access to advanced chip making equipment essential for producing high end AI chips. While Huawei can manufacture some AI GPU chips, their production volume and quality fall far short of global leaders like Nvidia. The most advanced tools required for cutting edge chip making, such as extreme ultraviolet lithography machines, are made exclusively in the West, and China has no domestic alternative. This leaves Huawei's chips lagging in both speed and performance compared to Nvidia's leading models. For instance, Huawei's Ascend 910B chip delivers up to 400 teraflops, while Nvidia's top tier Blackwell chip hits 2,250 teraflops. It often takes several Huawei chips to match the performance of just one Western chip. China's AI hardware struggles aren't just about quality, they're about quantity too. Estimates suggest that by late 2025, China will have installed around 1.9 million Huawei GPUs, but this is dwarfed by China's demand for AI chips, leading it to import millions of downgraded Nvidia GPUs, slowed down versions that must comply with US export rules. Meanwhile, the US is on track to deploy 4 times as many AI chips within the same time frame. And as I said, this gap stems from those export controls, and they extend to other countries. The US successfully persuaded the Netherlands in 2018 to block the sale of EUV lithography machines to China. These highly complex machines are crucial for producing high performance chips, and without them, Chinese chip makers are stuck about 10 to 15 years behind their Western counterparts. Even as China has dominated other tech industries like smartphones and electric vehicles, its AI hardware sector remains reliant on importing chips, sometimes downgraded versions, as I said, because there's no choice. These restrictions have significantly slowed China's progress in chip making and kept its capabilities well behind the West's. In contrast, Western firms like Nvidia and TSMC continue to innovate with tools and technologies inaccessible to Chinese companies. As a result, China is focusing all its limited AI hardware production on meeting domestic needs, leaving little room to export and little room for research. Even Chinese AI executives acknowledge the challenge. One prominent CEO put it bluntly, quote, "Money has never been the problem for us. Bans on shipments of advanced chips are the problem," end quote. In short, China won't be a major player in exporting AI data center technology anytime soon. Unlike with 5G, where Huawei could compete globally, China's AI hardware lags too far behind in both quality and quantity. This gives the US and its allies a significant edge, ensuring that Western firms remain the dominant providers of AI infrastructure worldwide for the foreseeable future.